We all those days where we just wake up and we're just feeling so run down. Stuck in this permanent brain fog where we got things we have to do, things gotta get done, things we want to do. So what do? Take a chance and drink something or take something that's gonna cause jitterness or even a crash later? How about giving W a shot? With W, there's no jitterness, no crash, no calories, no sugar, no maltodextrin, no fillers, no artificial flavors whatsoever. What you will get is vitamins, amino acids, nootropics, and a very special, patented neurofactor to give you the energy, clean, long-lasting, crashless energy. Make sure to use promo code MEANS for 10% off of your purchases. Win-win situation.
Warning, warning, warning. You are now leaving a safe area.
It won't take the Fire Song long to notice our presence. We must strike quickly. Come, friend. I know what we must do.
Sir Stefan, the Fire Song hold our folk in Cinderwash, just as you thought. No sign of Archdruid Orlaith, though.
She must be in the temple. Come with me, knight. Friend, I leave the rescue of the captives in your hands.
Over here! Help! Please! Let us out! Good work, mercenary. You townsfolk, head back and find the Mad Maiden. You'll be safe there. Thank you for saving us. The Druids hold more prisoners to the southeast.
Over here, mate. Get us out of this blasted cage. That's better. Now, we need to talk. The plan worked. At least the part where Free and I surrendered to Archdruid Orlaith. Then she took Free to the temple and ordered her druids to toss me in here. Aye. The Firesong dragged her to the temple along with Free. Orlaith made some ugly threats, but Laurel was unharmed when last I saw her. She'd better stay that way, or the Firesong will have to answer to me. Take the path to the west and follow it toward the mountain. You'll come to a door that leads to the temple. I'll need a moment. The Firesong were none too gentle with me. Then I'll make sure these folk get to safety. Head for the temple, mate.
Good timing, friend. I'm going to need your help against the fire. We stand in the Temple of Ipholon. The tomb of Druid King Kasserine is somewhere in here, according to the legends. Archdruid Orlaith defiles this sacred place with her violence and rage. Did you find the captives, Druid Laurel? Then the first part of our mission has been a success. We still need to save Laurel. Firesong will do whatever they can to stop us from reaching the Archdruid. Be prepared for anything.
Let go! Blight, take you! Someone has
Passage
stop
to the
this
right!
man.
That's Laurel's voice! Laurel! Hurry, friend. Free her. I'll stand watch.
Thank you, friend. Archdruid Orlaith has already started. Archdruid Orlaith has Free and has started the ritual. She's trying to regrow this.
I do not trust Seagulls.
Laurel! I wasn't sure I'd see you again. Are you hurt?
Good to see you too, Stefan. But never mind about me. We need to help you.
Wait, friend. I'll signal Free to call upon the Guardian. Then we can make our move.
It is time, Sower. Quicken the seeds.
Song and forest, Ifri's breath, let the sacred seeds blossom!
Free, we're here! Awaken the Guardian!
The regalia are not for you, false king.
Wait! What are you doing?
Erdir, guardian of Ipholon, awake from your slumber!
strike, friend. Stefan, help me protect Free.
You cannot stand against an Archdruid! Will be the Druid King. The prophecy demands it! I grow tired of this sport. I am the fire, fools! Fools! Burn, fools! Burn! Burn my foes! Is mine to command! Burn, fools! Burn! Fire is mine to command! Let the fire overwhelm you! Firebird, destroy my foes! I am the fire, fools! Of an arch-druid! The new Druid King is born in fire! The wrath of an arch-druid! I am the fire, fools! Let the fire overwhelm you! The Druid King's regalia belong to me! Let the fire overwhelm you! Firebird, destroy my foes! I am the fire, fools! Beat your fiery wings! Druid! Feel the power of my flame! The new Druid King is born in fire! Let my flames consume you! king's regalia belong to me! Face the wrath of an archdruid! Feel the power of my flame! The new Druid King is born in fire! Let my flames consume you! Fire, fool! Feel the power of my flame!
The fire song, yield. Orlaith led us to dark places. Forgive us, sower of the dream.
Forgiveness is for the Dreyfa to decide. Laurel friend, I need your wisdom. Please.
Look! Freehold
My
regalia
purpose
of the
was to
Druid.
regrow the seeds, to help crown, staff, and gauntlet blossom once again. But it is not for me to wield them. I do not know. It is not the place of a spirit of the green to decide for mortals. It is a question for the Dreyfa, I think. Like intertwined roots, wisdom must come from counsel taken together. Yet the three circles still live. Eldertide, Stone Lore, Fire Song. I will carry the... King Kasserine saw... We saw Elder...
There you are. Everyone else is aboard the Mad Maiden and sailing for Galen, Stefan. I can open a portal to Thastir, unless you... My magic won't last...
The portal will do nicely to us. Let's meet at Castle Mornard.
Come along, Free. We shouldn't linger here.
chilly in here, isn't it? All day.
I really should set up another chat with the local druids. I have an idea for their herb gardens.
Druids never seem to keep their feet.
Crown, staff, and gauntlet are whole again. What do I do with them?
Together, they make too tempting a target. Let's separate them until a new Dreyfa can be called. I'll hold the staff. Stefan, the crown, and Lord Bacaro. Would you guard the gauntlet?
The crown will be safe here in Castle Mornard.
I am honored by your trust. The Society of the Steadfast will protect the gauntlet.
You continue to amaze me, friend. Your efforts on Ifilon went beyond the call of a mere mercenary. Thank you. While the Druid circles choose new leaders and the Firesong regain our trust, it's better that we separate the regalia for now. Tradition demands that together they acknowledge a new Druid king. Since no Druid is ready to make that claim, better that Laurel, Bacaro, and I keep them safe. Galen is at peace. The dread sails have dispersed, the Druid war has ended. Now... I face a new challenge, more intimidating than 1,000 foes. I must take my father's place as Count, leader of my house, steward of Galen, and loyal vassal of High King Emmerich. There are wounds to heal, things to tear down and build anew.
I'm playing multiplayer on Call of Duty. Okay. I do not play this?
My house long ignored the concerns of druids. Old grievances led to them.
Time for a drink then, and a toast to the hero of Galen.
Pet. Oh, I'm totally using it. Oh my god. Love it. Yeah, I know. Where are you? Come here. Oh, God.
What's going on?
Sir Balnan told me how insistent you were, Galfin. Called you a royal pain in the arse.
I couldn't bear thinking of you trapped in a cage on Ifilon. If my complaints help convince Sir Stefan to save you and the others, I can live with the insult.
Sir Stefan and the Mainlander. They saved us all and put an end to Archdruid Orlaith, and brought me back to you.
Ram's cranky today. Almost chewed off my finger.
I'm sorry, if you're looking for a bottle of my Vestir brandy, you'll just have to be on your way. It is highly sought after, and I don't sell to just anyone. As I said, I don't sell on this. Tell you what, I'll sell you the bottle you're asking for. But if you can convince Chef Raziz to cook a private, high-class dinner at my estate, I'll give it to you for free. Fine. I'll have to figure out how to make the introduction on my own. I suppose I'll have to rub elbows with the common folk and see this demonstration for myself. Well, you have what you came for. Be off with you.
Perhaps they will get bored of Raz. One can only hope.
Did you hear? I knew it. This was all the fault of those damn druids.
Well, some druids. But Count Stefan and that hero from the mainland saved us.
Well, at least House Mornard finally accomplished something. Perhaps Vestir has a future after all.
The newcomers would stop tossing refuse into the bushes.
Not pretty, I like that. Zabrałem.
Stop tossing refuse into the bushes.
In the air adds a nice makes for a unique touch to archipelago pop.
Where's that lazy skeever? I'm going to kill you. What do you want? Someone steal your gold pouch or something? What's it matter to you? Have business with the king, do you? Or stand in line with the rest of the peasants. Seems like every alley rat decided to show up and whine about something when they heard the king was coming. But he's not here for that. King shows up with his honor guard and all the pact officials, clearly up to something important. And you just expect me to tell you what that is? Did you always get milk when you whined for it as a baby? Be off! I need to find one of my guards. You're going to stick your nose into this no matter what I say, aren't you? Fine. Thod decided to have a drink with the prince's entourage last night. Haven't seen him since. Probably passed out somewhere. But I can't be too careful right now. I just want this all to be over. We're not used to dealing with so many different groups all in one place. All right, fine.
Comrade, a word.
Please, I need to speak to you immediately. I have an urgent message for you. Aelif needs to speak to you immediately. I don't know what happened. She looks grim, so it can't have been good. You should find her as soon as possible. She's waiting for you at the Rift in Guildhall in the Rift. Good luck, comrade. Not as far as I know. Every member of the guild received instructions to detain her if she's sighted. I still can't believe she killed Guildmaster Iceblade. Tribunal, protect us.
The tales of Nords and their mead drinking are legendary, but Yegi here? He's absolutely epic. He's been drinking for 2 days straight now. 2 days! You must mean that drunken idiot who tried to keep up with Yegi. He wasn't even in the same league. Whatever he was drinking was pretty foul, though. It smelled more like wet Kaguti than sweet mead. I think it might have been Argonian. He wandered toward the river, carrying a few bottles of that vile Argonian beverage. He's probably still down there. I'd wager he's either passed out or nursing a bad headache right about now.
Oh there, Adept!
Oh yes, Nairyu.
Whatever you say, Nariyu. I don't want to. Want to sleep. A perfectly good dream. Oh, Nariyu. I love you, Nariyu.
Oh, if you're still looking for Thod, I wouldn't worry about it. He and the commander headed for the barracks. Thod's getting an earful, I'm sure. I apologize if we wasted your time. I'm sure it was one of the other guards. There are a lot of us, and we're known to relax with a bottle of mead or two when we're off duty. And never to excess. So really, I wouldn't worry about it. Listen, I saw them both just a moment ago, and unlike the commander, I slept last night. Now, it's not that I don't believe you found a drunk Nord by the river. It wouldn't be the first time. It's just that it can't be Thod. I can prove it. Both the commander and Thod headed towards the barracks on the west side of town. If you hurry, you should be able to catch up with them. Then you can go get a drink and relax. Seems...
I told you that we need to be patient. You're always in such a hurry. It's starting to get on my nerves.
You're enjoying that body too much, I think. Why, I have a mind to... Can I help you with something? The Fort Amol guard barracks are off limits, so I hope you don't plan on trying to get inside. The commander is occupied by other matters at the moment. As one of the officials helping coordinate efforts at Fort Amol, perhaps I could be of service? I am a noble and an advisor to the Jarl of Fort Amol. I have been charged with making sure that all of our esteemed guests are well cared for. I assume you are part of King Yoren's guard if you seek to speak with Commander Iarn? Ah, yes, Thod. Of course, he was just here, as a matter of fact. You just missed him. You weren't the one looking for him earlier by chance. Iarn mentioned someone looking into guard business. Not many folks care about Thod. Well, how about I help you instead? Iarn has been on edge of late. Perhaps the king's presence makes him nervous. Or it's all these foreigners. Who knows? But he has been acting strange. I'd keep an eye on him if I were you. You seem eager to help, so I'm giving you something to do. If I toss around false accusations or involve the king's guards, it might seem like Fort Amol can't deal with its own problems. Trail the commander. Determine if my fears are justified. Hide behind the rocks nearby and wait for Iarn. You wouldn't want him to know you were following him now.
Quality and variety, come see for yourself.
Selling, buying, trading right here.
Took you long enough, Commander.
I thought I was being followed. We have to be smart about all this.
Don't insult my intelligence. I know we only get one chance at this. Besides, word from the inside is that things are going well.
Good, good. I took care of things on my end. I stuffed all of the duplicates in Marla's house. As long as no one goes snooping around in there, well, we'll be fine.
You just have to poke your nose into things that don't concern you, don't you? You can join the rest of the bodies in here. You're too late! You'll never stop Vildgor's plans.
I'm afraid you just missed Commander Ion. Again. He was in a hurry. He always seems to run when everyone... Have you been drinking with Thane Yegi and the soldiers? What? All of this in Marla's house? You have to understand how strange this sounds. You're telling me that the commander I was just... After that story, I think I might be the one... He's... You certainly...
So, was the hunt successful? Did you find out what nefariousness our good Commander Ion is up to? What? No, I never imagined. I think you better tell me what happened, friend. And start at the beginning. Lower your voice. This can't be. How could Vildgor's soldiers get into the fort without being noticed? Did you tell anyone else about this? I'll need to have a word with Loanor. The implications for the Pact are horrifying. Dark elves and Nords have died. Finger-pointing will escalate into violence as soon as word gets out. Go to the Nord camp and speak with Thane Harvald. He's honorable and intelligent. I'm sure he'll want to keep this quiet. He also possesses common sense. If anyone knows how we should approach this problem, it's Thane Harvald.
Good eye. I didn't even see that runestone at first.
The Nord don't need the help of the weakling Argonians and the cowardly Dark Elves. We can win this war on our own.
Prince Ernskar must emulate the wolf.
Himself with the Stormfist clan and the orcs, my prince. We need all the help we can get. You need to apologize to the delegates and get them back to the table before this grows any wider.
Shatter and fall for all I care. We need no one.
The prince in his hot temper. He decided to hold his own meeting while the king and the Pact ambassadors meet at the keep. He managed to insult both the Dark Elves and the Argonians with his posturing and boastfulness. Talk freely. Thane Oda is as trustworthy as I. But understand that I have enough trouble as it is, and I don't need any more bad news. I have my hands full trying to figure out how to calm the prince and get the Pact delegates back to them, and that's not what I wanted to hear. The prince will have to be told about this, of course. And the Argonian and Dark Elf delegates. They need to be able to protect themselves. I can't keep secrets from my prince, no matter how hot-headed he may be. I'll make him understand the seriousness of the situation. But I doubt the Argonians and Dark Elves will listen. They were very angry when they marched back to their camps. Perhaps, if you say that King Yoren sent you, they might not forgive the prince and return immediately, but they might listen to you. They need to know that we value the Pact and their companionship. Do whatever it takes to make them happy. What does he always do? He opened his mouth and let words fall out. He said many terrible things and drove them away. And all his father asked him to do was coordinate troop movements and battle plans while the Council of War was in session.
Why hold a summit in such a frigid place? You want our respect? Come to Mournhold and dine like real nobles. Don't send us on a damn camping trip. I have no issues with King Yoren, but his son is an imbecile. He believes that the Nords are superior to all. And he had the audacity to insult Our Lady Amalexia. Let's see how well the Nords do against the Stormfists without our help. Let me think. No, nothing comes to mind. The Dunmer are finished helping those who show no respect or gratitude. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm trying to stay warm.
I think I figured out why cats like us so much. It's because we are so beautiful and we smell good. Excuse me, but who are you? And why is King Yoren requesting any help from us? The prince made it very clear that he thinks very little of my eggkin and I. Why we even bothered coming here is beyond me. The prince cares nothing for us. He refused to send any help to my kin in Darkwater Crossing. The trolls wander the town now, and only the Hiss knows what happened to my people. I offer the same thing to you as the prince offered to me. Nothing. King Yoren is a good man, strong and wise. I hear he hates cats. He gave shelter to my people when they fled from the Stormfists and their orc allies. But that doesn't change the current situation. And Prince Ernskar is still a Gwarlicker. It's too late to help Darkwater, but not to reclaim our honor. A deal, then.
If you remove the head of the large troll we call Death in Winter and bring it to me, I will consider returning to Ernskar's meeting for the king.
If Geld sent you over here to have me fetch something, tell him to go jump in the river. Assistant, not slave. I already broke a guard's hand for getting a little too friendly. Put a little fear in them, and now everything's perfect. So, what can I help you with? And if you say staying warm, your hand is the least of your concerns. This obviously wasn't the prince's idea. That Nord is a whiny little swit who's had everything handed to him on a silver platter. He'd never stoop to ask for help from one of the lesser races. What is this really about? The king is a respectable man. He has more sense in his pinky than the prince does in his whole body. It's hard to imagine they come from the same stock. So, sure, why not? I'll help you. Assistant. By the three, no one listens around here. And let's just say I have ways to convince Gelds to go back to the table. That's all you need to know for now. I want a bottle of wine from the barracks. That's where they keep the Jarl's personal stock. I'm tired of drinking this cheap piss they provided us with. Just watch out. The place is off limits and the guards tend to deal harshly with intruders. The barracks are off limits, so you'll need a disguise. A guard's uniform should do nicely. Try by the river. No matter how cold it is, the Nords seem to love going for a swim. Sometimes they even remember to take their armor off first. Well, since you asked so nicely, one of the guards hates cats, really detests the creatures. I saw the guard chase a cat that ran into the barracks for more than an hour. So bring the cat along. I saw a lot of them hovering around the Argonians.
Not another cat. I hate cats. They make me itch.
What are you doing in here? Get out!
Yeah.
I swear if another one of those cats gets in here, I'm going to kill something. Not another cat. I hate cats. They make me itch.
What are you doing in here? Get out!
Who the fuck sorry I'm down? What the fuck do you mean?
Not another cat. I hate cats. They make me itch. What are you doing in here? Get out!
Not another cat. I hate cats. They make me itch.
What in Kain's name was that? What in Kain's name was that?
Do you know what that sweat had me fetch while you were gone? Food from the other tent, as if walking 10 feet would kill him. I got the food. I knew I could count on you. Reliability is an admirable trait. This will taste good. Probably make taking orders from that barking dog. To get Gelds nice and comfortable. Then I'll convince him that what he just drank was poisoned. Lucky for him, I have the antidote. Of course. He'll do whatever I want to get it. And that should be very entertaining. Of course. How did you think I was going to convince him? Now, do me a favor and stay alert out there. I've seen enough shadows and sheepish grins to know that something isn't right in Fort Armor. But that's why I'm here now, isn't it?
doing something with Magic-y? I'm gonna show off a little.
Am I drunk? Or is it me?
What's that smell? It's awful. My people came to Fort Ammel from the west, but the town wasn't big enough to absorb them. They settled at Darkwater Crossing. Then the trolls came. You have done what that arrogant prince would not do. Thank you. Perhaps. That is for them to decide. But at least they have that choice. Like King Yoren, you did.
You're the one who saved Fort Zirin. Terrible what happened at Voyen Docks, though.
I heard that you've been hard at work. A powerful troll for the Argonians? Really? That's quite remarkable. And I spoke. King Yoren.
That's strange. Where are the gods? Oh, that's right. They're dead. Just like you're about to be. You know, you were a real pain in my side. I sent you after Ian and Marla, but somehow you survived. Then I sent you to sabotage the prince. But instead, you brought the pact together. Well, if you want something done, you just have to do it yourself.
Move or call out and lose your tongue. Simple,
Wait!
right?
Don't kill me! I can help you. Yoren's still alive. You need me.
No one likes a liar, Nord. No one. Let's talk, hero. Why did I ever let Veron convince me to come to Eastmarch?
told you something bad was gonna happen. I didn't want you to walk into this trap alone, so I followed you. Good thing, too. I've been tracking a Breton illusionist by the name of Dalin for a while now. The villain created quite a stir by assassinating a few nobles in Mournhold recently. I discovered that he took a contract with Fildgor and tracked him to this region. Not exactly, but I'd wager he's inside the keep. I'm not sure what we'll find in there, but you'll need to be quick. Dalin's already a step ahead of us. The man bought Verlop with a promise of gold. Who knows who else he's got on his... I need to make sure our Alliance friends are playing nice with each other. Then I'll meet up with you. After I get out of this damn dress and into some proper clothing. How do women... Well, thanks. Maybe I could get used to wearing such finery when things aren't so dangerous. What am I saying? Get your ass in there and save King Yoren!
Guess my character's a little gay.
Idiot! We're surrounded by the enemy!
The big bad Stormfists are outside. Maybe we should go upstairs so I can protect you, all proper-like.
People really frustrate me sometimes. Maybe we should go upstairs so I can protect you. Who even says that? He could have complimented my eyes, or my... Never mind. He's one of Dalin's thugs. No sign of the king, though. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Windows are wonderful things, my darling. No one ever remembers to lock them. I'm sure you crawled into or out of more than a few windows over the course of your adventures. I found 2 doors in here, but they're both locked tight. I'm sure the king is behind one of those doors. We just need to figure out how to open them. I don't think you'll just find a key lying around, but you never know. I'll check down here. Take a look upstairs and see if you can find anything.
Thank you for all your hard work here in Fort Amal.
I can't say that Verloc was as useful as I hoped. But he served his purpose, right? I mean, just look at me. Stunning, am I not? A Breton leading the Nords. Who would have thought of it? For all intent and purposes, I am the real king now. Any who would challenge... But I wanted to congratulate you. So many lives lost because of you. I'm envious. That poor guard Floanor, greedy Lord Verloc, the mind reels. Verloc did say that he would take care of us, didn't he? My poor Verloc was many things, but a liar wasn't one of them. Then there's that pretty little dark elf outside, the feisty one. She'll be a fun one to kill, and of course, King Yoran. He's enjoying a gift from Fildgor, the king that saved his people from the Akaviri, killed by his own brother. Yet, no one will ever know. No, they will find the body of poor Dalen the Briton, defeated by their heroic king. Oh, that would be me. Well, yes. That's the entire point of why we're here. Now I must apologize. I have matters to attend to. You'll find that my guards now control the manor. You can try to stop us, but I doubt you'll have very much.
Look at that.
Just for the pickpockets. Says it's the only love he ever gets. Dalen said you were coming after us. Let's see how you handle two of the best warriors of the Stormfist Brigade.
Amazing! Look at you go!
Well done. Too little, too late, though. The false king is dead. Once you join him, Fildgor will rule this land.
I want more. Who else can we smack around?
King Yoren's breathing is shallow. The poison Dalen used, it's tainted. Daedric, I'm not sure what it's doing to this poor man, but I don't think he will survive. The illusionist fooled us all. His magic allowed the Stormfist to look like people we trusted. We should be fine.
There's
a
bounty
for stealing.
Great. That's just embarrassing.
The fuck is a bounty for stealing? Yeah, fuck. Yeah, fuck. My dick. Fuck.
There you are. Alive and well, just like I left you. I hope I didn't startle the ambassadors too much with that daring rescue I performed. When you enter the... Always the hero, aren't you? I'm kidding. I'll find you again.
Where is my father? What did our so-called allies do to him? I'll kill every single Argonian and Dark Elf myself if my father's been harmed. Filgor might have driven the blade, but the Dark Elves and Argonians did nothing to protect my father. Now where is he? Tell me! Guards, go to the king at once. As for you, what's your involvement in all this? Why are you here? Then we are allies, for now. I must go to my father. I don't care how we do it, but his life must be saved. My father can't die. Filgor...
There must be something we can do for the king.
I don't give two shits about the goddamn... Let his daddy die. What the fuck you mean? Fucking asshole.
Ladies can be just as fecal as people, but just as beautiful too.
No Jareni shall get past these gates. Do you understand me?
They think they have an advantage, do they? Ha! Just wait until their plan crumbles around them.
That must have cost him.
Set it ablaze!
Watching you harvest is exciting. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with that.
It's true. Falchu is tall as a tree, with claws like great swords.
Yes, yes, and he breathed fire and ate warriors, armor and all. I've heard it all before.
Of course. Now we may finally learn how Falchu was defeated.
And maybe we'll find out how tall the Horker really was.
Listen to me. You must listen.
Giuliano's little teapot! We did it, I think. The spell worked better than I anticipated. We didn't just create a window into the past, we opened a door. The very air ripples with temporal disturbance. Somewhere nearby, a door into history stands open. All we need to do is step through it. A fragment from the past, I think. Something that was pulled forward with the spell. Let's hope that was all we pulled forward. Someone brave and rash enough has to actually step through the door we opened. I'm too valuable to get lost in the past, and Bergrun would probably change history with all his usual bumbling about. Ask Grala what she thinks we should do.
We heard a scream, and then ripples of magical distortion started to sweep across the battlefield. What happened? They were supposed to cast a simple divination spell, nothing more. Sarvith wasn't supposed to open any doorways. I don't like this. Time magic shouldn't be meddled with. But what's done is done. Maybe one of those ripples has... Examine the ripples. See if they're...
You seek to see into the past. I can guide you.
Bet they weren't expecting that. I'm gonna show off a little.
I can show you how Foul Chu met his death. If Foul Chu has risen, then he must die again.
We're dangerous, huh?
Light it up!
Go to the crypt. I'll meet you there and show you how to discover the secret you seek. I remember this place. It all started here on the day of the final battle. We gave up everything to kill Foul Chu. I'll be damned if I just let him come back to life and curse the world again. I'm here because the one I loved gave up everything that day to save his people. You seek answers. I'm here to help. This armor is... You... It was a violent... There you are, my love. I was starting to worry about you.
Why do you linger, my love? Commander Parmion rallies the troops for the final assault. You're his best officer and our noblest knight. You should be at his side for this moment. Did that blow to your head rattle your senses? We're on the verge of turning the tide, and we'll launch the strike against Falchu's headquarters soon. Come, my love. We have work to do. The Alessian orders, of course. Do what you have to do and find those orders. Then find me at camp. We need to talk.
About time you returned. There you are, my knight. Did you recover the orders? Excellent. You're a credit to the Dureni Guard. Now we can prepare a proper counterattack to the upcoming Alessian assault. They won't know what hit them. You should show these to the Iliad King. He just arrived and is... Yes, he surprised us all. We weren't expecting the last king of a dying people to show up on the field of battle. But he's a brilliant tactician, and his advice can only help. Meanwhile, we'll send Alana's unit to put an end to Falchu. What nonsense!
A Breton fighting for the direct. The situation on these old.
I know you wanted to go after Falchu, but you'll see plenty of action defending the camp. I appreciate your concern, my love, but orders are orders. If either of us fails, this entire battle could be lost. But have no fear. I'll make sure we never have to worry about Falchu again. How? He's just a man, my love. I'll stick my sword in him a few times until he drops. Then I'll stab him again. I'll be back in no time, carrying his head high as a trophy. I can't think of a better gift to celebrate our new family. Later, my love. I'll tell you all about it after the battle. No need to distract you right now. It's nothing but good news, though, I promise. I love you, you.
She pregnant.
We make our final stand here. The Alessians are rabble and their numbers mean nothing. This land is ours and we intend to keep it. Today, Falchu and the Alessians meet their end at our hands. Today we celebrate our victory.
stream. Getting off here. Bed.